Well, everybody, today is the day. I've had this YouTube channel thing going for a little while, and the only thing I've had on here, woodworking project wise, was like some stuff I videoed of these cutting boards right here, me dipping them in mineral oil. We're gonna change that today. There's not gonna be no S10s on this video, no cutting boards, none of that. Today we start us a dining room table build. This is going to be my first woodworking project to go from start to finish and try to film ever. So we're going to learn this together. It's going to be painful for y'all to watch. It's going to be painful for me to film. So if you stick with this, I appreciate it. It's going to be a 9.5 foot long, 42 inch wide dining room table with metal legs. They come down and make like a little X, and then they have a post running down the center. It's going to be made out of this mahogany that you're sitting on top of. It's 8/4 thick. I don't want to go any thinner than 1.5 inches, so I'm going to have to be gentle and be smart and try to make good decisions. And you're going to see me mess that up, and that's not going to be fun. But we're going to get through this, y'all. So here we are. This is what we're working with. I got 6 boards. That should be, they're not real straight, but they're roughly 50 inches wide, so that I have room to clean up the edges as best I can and get them down to where I'm at. They got a lot of figure in them. This is probably my most straight grained one on top. This one underneath here is pretty nice too. But my sawhorses aren't wide enough to lay them all out at one go. So I'm going to have to make some extensions or something to actually glue this sucker together. But we'll figure that out in a little while. But this is the beginning. Alright, we're gonna call it a night right there. It's getting pretty late. It's midnight basically when I say pretty late. I got one side of all 6 boards with a straight edge on. I kind of wish that some of them would be a width that I could get them to go through my planer and then just join the 2 edges I got and then do this again. But alright, so next video will probably be me running them through the table saw over here. So I got 2 squared edges, and we on the glue up after that. That won't be too bad. Maybe in the morning. Who knows? I got a little paint on me. I've been working on the S10, but some mistakes were made. Where this seam is, it is not a tight enough fit. And I was making sure that I had this seam completely together, and that was a mistake. So I got a 6 foot straight edge, centered it up, clamped each end, and then clamped the middle where it's flat. I'm having to re-joint every one of these boards because they all have a slight bow in them. But lessons learned.